What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about Navy, and more specifically some gameplay on the Mogami. Now, naval gameplay has kind of progressed a bit since the last time I've covered it. When I say a bit, I mean a lot. There's heavy cruisers now, and pocket battleships coming next patch, which is really cool. I wish War Thunder did this from the start, because this top tier gameplay is pretty fun. When I say fun, I mean fun in the way where you can kind of chill out and play this. All right, the excerpt is from Fuff, so it was a cool experience. I had my boy Hippie showing me some stuff, teach me a little bit about the Mogami, and I'm going to try to explain that to you now in case you do want some tips on the Mogami. So, first off, try to keep your enemies more than 8k away from you. The Mogami's armor is pretty darn good when it's at that distance, but anything closer you can get penetrated and killed pretty easily. I found that out in the earlier games. Another thing about War Thunder ships that is pretty cool is finding out where the magazine is and hitting it. When you magazine a ship, right? They just die. It's not like World of Warships. I've been playing a lot of World of Warships, which I don't think is a bad game. I don't want that to be said. I don't think about this competition. They're both free games, and we're allowed to play both of them. I think they're good at different things, but World of Warships is more like you chunk down health. Where you do chunk down health in War Thunder, you can have moments kind of like in real life where the hood at, right? The hood just got magazined, and I don't mean to talk down on the hood or anybody who lost their lives in the hood, but you get what I'm saying. Like, the ship will get destroyed. Naval warfare is not about, oh, there's this many crew members on this ship and you can live for this, and it's not. If you hit a vital component in the enemy ship with your massive guns, you're launching huge shells across miles of open sea at another vessel that is full of explosive ammunition trying to launch the same size shells back at you. So War Thunder does a good job at making it seem a little bit more realistic, right? There's the chance that you can just one-shot a ship. I just hit that Omaha, goodbye. That's it. That's his game. Some people might not like that, but for me, I definitely do. I think it's a little bit more fun, and it's a little bit more rewarding for when you understand what you're doing. Another thing is this is a little bit more realistic in terms of how you have to angle your ship, how you have to take your engagements, where you shoot, what ships you prioritize, and more knowledge about the ships you're shooting at is really important, because I mean, I'm a small fish in a large pond when it comes to these boats. I don't really know much about them. I love the Mogami, but I love it because it's a good looking ship, right? I don't really like it because I know every little bit about it, and we're starting to get to the boats where there are going to be some boats that we know about. We're going to get the Iowa, I'm sure, at some point. We're going to get the Bismarck, the Tirpitz, things like that. And these boats have a lot of history behind them. Some of you guys watching this video might actually care about those boats. And you don't really care about, these little dinky boats that you kind of sail around in. And War Thunder is becoming better at accessing the higher tier destroyers and actually getting to play some larger vessels. As you can see here, I'm almost dead, but I somehow saved it. We're like completely capsized. We got the pumps working though, and we ended up coming out all right. But it's becoming more of the large scale ship game that we wanted. What Hippie was telling me was that Naval EC is really good, and it's a really good game mode for the bigger ships. But what I noticed when I played it was I had to play a small ship, and it was really boring for the small ship. Like, I couldn't do much. I took out my PR 206, which is a German Russian boat, and it's a little river boat, and that was really annoying. Like, that's a fun boat to take out into a big tier match, but or a low tier match, but it's not a very fun boat to take out in like a huge Naval EC game. Whereas something like the Mogami, you can actually sail around and truly try to protect yourself, protect your crew, take different angles of attack, fire accurately from far away, launch torp screens, and use your smoke and things like that, which is really, really cool. And like, it's becoming a better naval game for that. And I think that we're getting close to the point where naval is going to be completely worth it. So I just kind of wanted to talk about the Mogami and talk about naval a little bit. What do you guys think about naval? Because, I see this comparison now, and I think maybe it's more in my mind now because of the World of Warships sponsorship I've been doing. But people are like, dude, just play War Thunder. What's this versus that? Why not World of Tanks? Or why World of Tanks? Why this and that? It's like, guys, they're free games. Like, you could play all of them. You don't have to just put your eggs in one basket. I know that's a weird analogy for some of you young guys, but it works like that in life. You might as well try everything until you find something you really like and then just play that. And you can't hate on people for liking something different than you. There's nothing wrong with that. So for all you naval noobs out there, maybe play a little bit of naval this weekend. See if there's some naval EC going on or whatnot. Let me know what you think about it. For you guys who don't want to try it and still think it's bad, that's cool. But you don't have to be in the comments being a dickhead. You don't, because if it's not for you, then why'd you click on the video, man? If anything, I think we should all be able to agree that the Mogami is a very good-looking ship. It is. It looks so good. And there's a lot of big ships coming. The Graf Spree, and I'm going to do my best to try to cover some of these boats as they get added now, because I think this size ship is to my liking. I'm more of a fan of these size boats than the small tier stuff. So if you have anything you want to see me play, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.